Hey guys, episode 40 of the Stock Portfolio series. As always, if you want to get a free share with Trading212, sign up with the link below. I think they're still on the waiting list, but see if they add you soon. Looking at the portfolio this week, up about 1,000, bit of a slow week, no additions. So just sort of everything slightly moving up. These two funds are a little bit down, but that sort of goes with the territory with the gold at the moment. Still sort of in a bit of a slump, hoping that sort of moves into the positive over the springtime. Looking at the ISA, sort of fairly good gain on the ISA this week. Not a huge amount, up about £600. The ARC Pi is actually up about £200, so it's a little annoying because I was hoping to probably put some in the next week or two with the new ISA season. I was going to probably double that amount, maybe 2,000 in. But we'll see what happens over the next week. It may not be the next week. I'm sort of timing it with a Bitcoin sale, hopefully. Not too much move in some of this stuff. Argo up 2%. Not really pumping with the Bitcoin price quite as much, but did pump a lot sort of a while ago, so still catching up. Where the Bitcoin ETP is going up 10% in a week, so that's pretty good. Still glad to have this in the ISA. Obviously all the rest I've got to pay tax on. BT, nice little move, 5% this week. Still sort of think, this has got room to manoeuvre upwards. They need to get their pension stuff sorted out and long-term debt and that sort of thing, but I think it's got room to move upwards. Sentiment and that sort of thing still sort of pretty much flat, up and down. Some are up. First Majestic is up slightly. Silver price sort of still seems a bit volatile, but not doing too bad. Would expect some nice gains from them over the next few months, but just takes a little bit longer than some other stuff. Legal in general and Nintendo, not too much moves. Nintendo slightly down, and legal in general slightly up, but not too much of a move. That's fine. Polymetal just slightly up. Still obviously needs gold to do something. Stag slightly up. Sylvania Platinum slightly down. Surprised about this with prices sort of holding up. I think they've got their first quarter results coming out soon, so if that's good, I would expect to see a bit of a hike in this. Taylor Wimpey steadily going up, not too bad. And Volkswagen still continuing the move up to sort of 28, 230, up to 241. So pretty happy with this. That is the ISA pretty much, as I say, sort of slow gains. Got the ISA season coming up shortly, so I'm hoping if the crypto sale sort of can time it quite well, that I'll be maxing at £20,000 basically in the next couple of weeks. So as I say, that would be split between the ARC Pi and the REITs mostly. May buy something else, but that'd probably be 15,000 of it or so. So hopefully. And the invest account, again, no additions this week. Not a huge amount of move in a lot of this stuff. Anthem come down a little bit, but still sort of in a fairly good value range. Aviva, couple of percent. Still quite happy with this. It's taken on quite nicely. 18% up. Baidu recovered a little bit, 5% for the week. Again, not a huge amount of move in a lot of these really. Some of them coming off a little. Broadcom sort of had a real dip during the week. I think they're saying there's a bit of frosty relationship between them and Amazon. Could be a concern, but not too much. Cardinal Health just slightly down. Some of these are sort of slightly down, slightly up. Nothing really to get into. eBay carrying on well, 3.75% up for the week. Not sure how long I will sort of hold this. If it carries on going up, I may sort of trim it down a little bit. Still sort of trying to make a decision on how to work these sort of substitute positions for the ones that I would like to hold. Guess we've got to wait for some of the others to start looking healthier again at a reasonable price. FedEx not really moved. Intel and International Paper not really moved. The ETFs are still not doing well. Even sort of emerging markets has come back in the last week, but still down on most of these. But that's fine, I guess. I want them to be bigger positions. Clean energy's come back a little. It's a little annoying. I may have looked to sort of bump this up if it was carrying on in its sort of lows. Got down to like £8.90. But there you go. I did add a little bit in the dip. Kia Group still flat. Kroger's come down, I think, slightly, but still good value. Lennar, over $100 now. Still pretty happy with that. Micron, 5% up this week. Not too bad. There's, again, bit of a sort of substitute, second tier position, if you like. Might be one of the sort of first ones to go if starts sort of really rocketing up. Porsche, as with Volkswagen, sort of going up this week, outperformed Volkswagen. 7.3% up. Pretty happy with that. I think maybe sort of narrowing the gap between the sort of amount of Volkswagen shares that they own and the Porsche market cap, which is good. Shouldn't really be a discount for a conglomerate that, well, they're not even a conglomerate. They only own Volkswagen pretty much. So shouldn't really be that discount as you'd get with sort of a Berkshire Hathaway or a Prosus or someone like that. So good to see them narrowing the gap slightly. Prosus has been doing well. 10% had a rise up this week, so Prosus has gone with it. So 6% up. Don't think it's got anything to do with the rest of their holdings. It's just 10% basically. Not a lot else is really moving. Raytheon down a little. Shell down a little with the oil slump. So fair enough. Still looks good. TSMC's coming up. I haven't added any more, so it's a little annoying. I would have liked it to sort of stay down in the 110s. I could have maybe added some more, but got a reasonable amount in there. I'll take that gain, wouldn't you? And Tyson sort of fairly flat. The video games ETF's coming back a little. Again, would have liked to sort of build this up before it goes up, but there you go. Verizon's pretty flat. That's about it. Bit of a slow move, slow week, but slow weeks are the best if they're slightly up. So, yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.